with the soul of the man, and in a way, in the past, we have called it the third eye. What is the truth about the third eye? Is there a confirmation that it exists? Or is it in fact the eye of the soul of the man? As man could not understand, the soul of the man is within the physicality of the man. Now that we know, and we know the two eyes of the man are the eyes of the physicality, so the soul of the man has to have the same. The eye, which at the point of interface sees the same as the man, and what it sees, it can share with the physicality at the rate of the same heartbeat. What does this mean? Many of you know that when you are in the position of the physical rest, you call it, you enter the land of dreams. And you see with the physical eye, but in fact, there is no tangibility of physicality. In one of the recent teachings, we open this and we see it as obligation to be opened up to the future point. As I said, when we share with one, we share with a lot. We did not want to share this, but as part of the teaching, it was released. So we bring the same position. If you look at the eye of the man, and if you put the skull of the man, where sits the soul of the man? In so many ways, when the fields of the soul of the man enters through the specific position, like the dimension of the soul of the man, to enter into the dimensions of universal community, as it passes through the point, and as the two eyes of the man are built to have exactly twin stars in parallel, it leaves in interaction with these some of the information as it goes back and forth between the universal community and the soul of man. And what man sees in a dream is this information. This is why our dreams are physical vision to us. In fact, what we see as the information goes through, if I can draw this as an eye, and this as a soul, and this as a physicality of the man with his nose, as the information travels back and forth, in a way, in that spot, some of the information transfers to the dimension of physicality, and man sees it as a dream. This is the third eye of the man, you call it. But in fact, it's the eye of the soul of the man. And when you look into the skull of the man, there is a specific hole which accommodates for this, as the rest of the skull, the bone structure of the man, has blocked the rest for the dimension of the physicality of the brain of the man. Now many of you might understand what the third eye means. What it means to be the actual, the soul of the man. It's the way, the line of the communication of the physicality of the man, picking up in a way like somebody standing on top of in the communication between the two parts and listening to the conversation between the soul of the man and what you call target subjects, the mom, the dad. But what is interesting, man only understands part of this communication which he has the knowledge of, not the other part which is belongs to the communication, understanding of the work of the soul of the man and its universal community. It has, and it lives, and it works through this way. There is no other way to explain it.